this is Avery here, and today we are going to be talking about the most anticipated books of 2018. Okay, so my most anticipated books are very, not an organized list at all. I don't have the dates. They all come out written out. I probably should have, but I don't. So we're just going to go through this list, and I'll put the date the book comes out at the bottom somewhere. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so let's start out with my list. The first book I'm most excited for comes out this month in January. It is Gone Rogue by Marissa Meyer. This is the second book to Wires and Nerves by Mr. Meyer, and it's I can't ever pronounce the little robot's name, but it's Eco Story, and it's her love story and just fighting all of the creatures like Wolf down on Earth. And it's just, I'm very excited to have that come out because I've been waiting for that all year. I'm just so happy for that to finally come out. The next book that comes out is also coming out in January. I think it might have already come out, I'm not sure. It's Say You'll Remember Me by Katie McGarry. I loved this book when I reviewed it for RT, and I really want a physical copy in my hand, so I'm so excited for this one to come out as well. It was so amazing, and I love all Katie McGarry's books. I probably talk about them in every video, but you guys should go check this one out. It is absolutely amazing. The next book I'm looking forward to is The Bells by Danielle Clayton. I have seen Danielle Clayton at a bunch of different book events that I have gone to, but I have not read any of her books. So I'm really looking forward to actually starting one of her books and seeing how she writes. I'm not interested in her Tiny Pretty Things series, I think is what it is, because I'm not into the whole ballet, revenge sort of stuff, so that just wasn't my cup of tea, so I'm just not going to be reading those books, but I'm really excited to see what The Bells has in store. The next book that I'm looking forward to is These Broken Hearts by Cami Garcia. I loved Cami Garcia's first contemporary, which was The Lovely Reckless, which is such an amazing story. I absolutely loved it, and I have 3 copies. That's how much I loved it. So I'm really excited to see what her new book has in store. I have not read the summary, but I bet it's just as amazing as The Lovely Reckless, so I'm so excited to pick that one up as well. And the next book that I'm really looking forward to is Daughter of the Siren Queen by Trisha Levenseller. I've been waiting for this book for what feels like forever. I think I read Daughter of the Pirate King in October, but I met her in June, and I'm just so excited for this book to come out. I loved Daughter of the Pirate King, and I cannot wait for Daughter of the Siren Queen to come out. I know some people have ARCs, and it's so sad to look at the ARCs, but I just really want a copy in my hand. I read the excerpt that they've given us, I think, but I need more. The next book I'm looking forward to is Heart of Iron by Ashley Poston. This one is supposed to be Anastasia set in space. And I absolutely, love Anastasia, and I love sci-fi, fantasy, that sort of elements. So I'm so excited to see what Ashley Poston has in store for us. I loved Geekarella, and I can't imagine her doing a sci-fi book, so I'm so excited to see what this book has in store. Okay, this book sounded very interesting to me. The next book on this list is Olivia Twist by Lori Langdon. I'm pretty sure Lauren Langdon wrote the Dune series with another author, I'm not really sure, but she also is writing this new one called Olivia Twist, which is supposed to be like a spin-off of Oliver Twist, the classic book, and so it's probably retelling, and I'm just very excited to see how it is twisted, because it's now switched to a girl, and I'm excited to read that one. I read the summary and I just fell in love with it, and I instantly clicked it on my Goodreads, so that's one I'm really looking forward to coming out. The next one is what I'm sure everyone's looking forward to, is Obsidio by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I love Illuminae. I have an Illuminae review up. It's very old and cringy, but you can go watch it. I love Illuminae, so I'm so excited for Obsidio to come out. My mom always gets the audiobook and I always get the paper book, and we try to beat each other reading it. It's just, it's so good, and I can't wait to have that book in my hand and figure out how the series ends, or if it ends. I'm just so excited to see what all this book has in store. The next book I'm looking forward to is Bound to You by Alyssa Brandon. This is another Spoonreads book that comes out this year, and the reason I'm so interested in this one is because it's werewolf themed, and I love werewolves. Okay, on my Wattpad account there's a werewolf section, and I've read so many werewolf books you cannot believe. I can't even name all of the ones I read. So when I see a werewolf book coming out in print, I am so happy, because it's mates and it's everything I love in a werewolf book, but it's a YA Oh, I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I really, really want to pick this one up. The next one I'm looking forward to is Ash Princess by Laura Sebastian. This one is supposed to be a fantasy. I'm not really sure of the whole aspects of it. I have not fully read the summary. All I know is it's supposed to be really good. There's hype around it, and it's supposed to be amazing. I'm just so excited to see what this one has in store for another fantasy, and I don't know if it's going to be a trilogy or a standalone. All I know is I'm really looking forward to it coming out and having a copy in my hands. The next book I'm looking forward to is Sky in the Deep by Adriana Young, I think. Adriani? I don't know. It's Sky in the Deep, and I am so excited for it. It's Vikings, and along with my werewolf section on OnePod, I have Vikings. Oh, I love it. I'm so looking forward to this book with Vikings and romance, and oh, I'm just so excited for looking up. And have you seen the cover? Like, it's so pretty with like the black and the gold, and oh, I need this book, man. I need this book. The next book I'm really looking forward to is some contemporary books that come out. Love and Luck by Jenna Evans Welch. She was talking about it during my interview with her, and I'm just super looking forward to it coming out. It's another road trip in Europe, and it's through Ireland and like that area, and I'm just so excited to pick this one up. This is also dealing with family issues and like the story between a brother and a sister, and it's their road trip through England and Ireland, and I'm just so excited to see it. They're probably supposed to be on like the countryside. Oh, I'm just so excited to read this one. I love Love and Gelato, so I'm so excited to see what Love and Luck has in story. The next book that I'm really looking forward to is by Morgan Matson. It's Save the Date. This one is supposed to be about weddings, and I'm very excited about this one because what's perfect about the setting of weddings is my cousins are supposed to be getting married like sometime this year or next year, so it's like perfectly fits the theme of summer and romance and weddings, and then I'll have 2 romance wedding books to read, which is the other Sarah Dessen book that I need to read. But I love Morgan Matson. This will be her 5th book, and I'm so excited to read this one. I read all her other books, and I cannot wait for this one as well. The next book that I'm really looking forward to is The Plain Jane by Brody Ashton, Cynthia Hand, and Jody Meadows. I love this group of authors. I have been able to see them at 2 book conventions in the past for My Lady Jane, which was so funny. The history in it was amazing, and it was full of fantasy. And what more could you want? And so they're making a new one, My Plain Jane, which should be over Jane Eyre is what I think it is. And they're coming out with more books following Jane's in history, and I'm just so excited to see what this one has in store and if it is as funny as the first book, because I loved My Lady Jane. The next one I'm looking forward to is another cute summer contemporary. This one is The Possibility of Us by Katie Upperman. This one, I don't really know the whole plot of this one. All I know is the cover is really cute, and I have heard good things about Katie Upperman, so I'm really excited to see what this one has in store. The Possibility of Us is about a girl whose brother died fighting in Afghanistan, and an Afghan comes and moves into her town, and he's the same age as her, and they start falling in love, but it's their family not agreeing on their relationship, and her struggling with her inner struggle of her brother dying and dating someone from that area. So that's what that one's about. I think it's going to be really good. I'm not positive, but I think it's going to be amazing. The next book I'm really looking forward to is These Rebel Waves by Sarah Vash. This book is all about pirates, magic, and just intrigue and mystery and and just a bunch of cool, interesting things that I'm interested, like pirates. I'm interested in magic. It all just sounds amazing, and I'm so excited to read this one. Okay guys, this one I'm so pumped about. Okay, this one is The Dance of Theist by Mary E. Pearson. Yes, Mary E. Pearson has a new series coming out. Oh, okay, I love The Kiss of Deception. Like, love The Kiss of Deception. So I'm so excited for this new series that's going to be taking place in the same world as Kiss of Deception, but with different characters. It's about like 2 different kingdoms, a prince, and a spy sent by Leah from Kiss of Deception. Oh, yes. And so that means there's gonna be pop-ups of Leah and Rafe, and oh, my heart. I'm so happy, and So it's the prince over here and the spy she sends, and they fall in love, but they're also dealing with like struggles he's dealing with. Oh, I haven't like memorized the summary yet, guys, but I know that much, and I know that Leah is supposed to be in it a little bit, so I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. Oh, the next book is A Reaper at the Gates. This one is by Sapatihir, and guys, I'm so upset about these cover changes. I don't get it. Why can't we stick with the original covers? I don't like these new ones. They're trash. So, can we have back the old covers, please? I would very much enjoy it. But I'm really looking forward to how the series finishes, or like what this book is gonna be. It's been so long since I read A Torch Against the Night that I don't know if I'll pick it up right away, but I'm so excited to get this book. It's been too long. And then other books I'm looking forward to are, the last two books I'm looking forward to are Cathy West books. She has 2 books coming out this year. The first book is Love, Life, and List, which I have an arc for and I should be reading and have a review up for. And then the other book she has coming out is Listen to Your Heart. I don't know what these 2 are about because the last time book, it was like P.S. I Like You, I think it was. Yeah, P.S. I Like You. I read it. I did not like it. Did not like it at all. So I was very disappointed, and I haven't picked up a Cathy West book yet. So I don't know if it was like me growing up and reading, because I used to read her books when I was in like 8th grade. Now I'm a junior, and it's just kind of different in like my opinions on the book, because I don't know, I just don't like her writing style anymore, and I didn't like the book. So I'm not sure if I'll pick these 2 up, but I know that I kind of want to keep an eye on them in case like everyone else starts liking them. Maybe I'll try it and like it. I don't know, but that's my little bit on that. Those are all the books that I am anticipating that come out in 2018. This is mostly just spring through like August, I think. I haven't not checked on any of the fall books coming out, but normally they announce those books closer to May, so I'm excited to see what those books are, what more are coming out that I can look forward to. But right now, those are the main books I'm looking forward to that come out in 2018. Thank you all for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys next time with a new video. Bye, lovelies!